107.7 The Franchise. Hey Thunder fans, it is game 23, Utah and Oklahoma City. We're going to start with Billy Donovan talking, and we're going to take you through the rest of the game from the beginning to the end, all the way to the player interviews. So stay tuned, and let's go Thunder, right?
Problems or this adversity does Utah present?
Well, you know, they're playing really good basketball right now. I think probably through the injury of Gobert, you know, they probably have discovered something, you know, that maybe was a little bit more challenging because they conventionally, at least since I've been here, you know, have always played with two traditional big guys. You know, Gobert's injury, I think, you know, has opened up the opportunity for them to play small. I've always respected those guys' unselfishness, the way they pass and move the basketball. It's really accentuated that. Certainly getting Gobert back helps their team because now you have the flexibility of being able to play both those two guys together, Ian Favors, and then also you can kind of stagger them if you want to and play one, you know, at the center spot while the other one's resting. So I know he's coming back off of an injury, and you know, with the game last night for them, you know, as lopsided as it was, it probably was a great game for him to kind of get his feet back under him.
Billy, you look at the stats, and it says the Jazz set the most picks of anyone in the league, but it's like 10% more than any other team and 30% more than the average team. As a coach, when you watch them, is that obvious to you? Does that make sense? Are they really doing something differently than the rest of the league?
I don't think so. I think what happens is because they move the ball so well and because they're unselfish, I think they have a high-level passing team. You know, Udo and Gobert and Favors, those guys do a really good job of when the ball is in a position to potentially get stopped, those guys will run up there and screen. So they're playing in a way that probably allows that and fosters that. But to me, the most impressive thing is just their ball movement and the way they're playing, and then obviously the way they can spread the floor and shoot the basketball.
There's a lot of noise surrounding you guys just because of how high profile you are. Just as someone's kind of on the ground and not just viewing it from 30,000 feet, what is maybe being misrepresented the most right now?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, I think you look at, you know, our record, it is what it is right now. The biggest thing for us is, you know, 82 games, a lot of games. And for me as a coach, I just want to see us playing closer and closer to the way we need to play with having such a new team. And I think these guys have done a great job of trying to do that. I think for a lot of them, it's a little bit different. It's new. Not only trying to do that, but also playing with new players. So, you know, I think for us, it's just keep constantly understanding that I think the solutions for us are inside of our locker room and inside our team, and us going about every day putting in the work and the effort to get better. And these guys have been great doing that.
It's halftime. It's 47-39. The Utah Jazz lead the Oklahoma City Thunder. If it's not for an explosion by Russ there in the second quarter, who knows what the Thunder would be scoring right now. Right now, Utah controlling things both defensively and offensively. Donovan Mitchell, the sensational rookie, having a great game. Paul George, Carmelo Anthony having some struggles. So after halftime, we'll see what happens.
Thunder fans and franchise listeners, that will do it from Chesapeake Arena. Your Thunder walk away with a 100-94 win over the Utah Jazz. They'll head down to Mexico City to take on the Brooklyn Nets this Thursday, as Utah heads back home to take on the Houston Rockets on Thursday as well. The Thunder improved to 11-12 in their season, with Russell Westbrook having 34 points, Paul George right behind him with 21, and big man Steven Adams with 20 points of his own. The Thunder will be back here in Chesapeake Arena to take on the Hornets December 11th, and be sure to check out David Garrett's full Thunder postgame coverage on thefranchiseok.com.